Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. Obviously, I'm back, because here I am. No, I'm back to work on the Accordion Use Up Your Paper Pad journal. So, I wanted to tell you that I redid this front page, and I clamped it, and when I clamped it in, I don't know if you see all the little teeth marks that left from the clamps all the way around. I was afraid it might do that, so I put the clamps one by one right next to each other, so it kind of gives it a look like maybe it's meant to look like that. But the reason I did that is I recovered this front cover because I had put this paper in when I attached the topper. I was crooked, and you can tell, because it's a little bit off here. So that's why I did that. That was just to fix that. It was just for prettiness sake. Maybe. But I have here all the pieces. Well, I have not all the pieces. Some of them are on the floor. But I decided that I was going to go ahead and use the second half of the 12 by 12s to possibly make like 5 by 7 photo areas in here. So like this one here. I have some pink paper to go with it, so just a minute. Let me grab it. Maybe. If I can find my little papers. Well, where did they go? Just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little close to the mic right now. Okay, here we are. I found this one. I can't find I don't know what I did with my 8.5 by 11 paper, colored paper. But we'll use this. Not that bright one, probably. And I may not have enough in here to use, That one's pretty orange. Let's go with this one. So I was thinking that I could use this, say beside this one right here, to make a little 5 by 7 photo area. So to do a 5 by 7, I need to cut this one to 5 by 7 and then this one just slightly larger. So let's have a look at that and see what it looks like. So 5, or maybe we want to do 4 by 6 or something like that, but let's take a look. I'm just thinking that might be kind of neat to do a little photo album out of it. 5 by 7 would be right there. Scrap. Okay. So this one we would make just slightly bigger. Not much. Not much at all. Make some little marks here. Give us some little scraps off of this. It's a pretty color, isn't it? Pinky peachy colors. Now this is a scrapbook.com paper pad that I got for free for ordering. So that was nice. Thank you, scrapbook.com. Okay. Put that aside for saving. And let's have a peek at this. Let's peek at some of this and peek it right out of our way. Put that one up there. And we'll put this one oh, we need that one. Come back here. This. Okay. Now, do we do vintage or do we do pink? We do vintage. Okay. That is tuxedo. That won't work. Aha. Vintage photo. I don't know where my brown one went. I lost it. And then we probably better do this one too. Okay, now we'll get to see what it looks like, see if we like it or not. Or, you know, if it'll even fit on the page. You know, I don't really know at this point whether it will or won't. Haven't really thought about that part of it yet. Because I can't remember what size my papers are. Okay. Now we could have done this the opposite way, but I figured that'd be okay. You know, put the solid in the front and the decorative in the back, but I kind of wanted the separation between this decorative and this decorative. Okay, so we can go like this, and then I have, oh, it doesn't quite fit. Oh, but that's a stripedy. We would not want that there. So we do have this we could put on for the photo. We wouldn't want to glue it all the way down because you'd want to be able to slip the photo in. But you could write on here who the photo is. So there's that option. And then, that's not a big enough option here, is it? One of these little things. So there is that. Kind of like that option a little bit. But then what do we put down here? We need something. Maybe it just needs to be centered. Or we need a word. This is not a very good word for here because it's not colorful enough. We would want something a little more colorful, I think. Happiness is homemade. Well, these are not all words in here, are they? Love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Lovey-dovey. Always love. Wonderful. You are just the right type. Love you. Explore the world. I kind of like that. You're always with me. Oh. Chase your dreams. Celebrate happy moments. Together. If it was a couple, and then you could write on it who it is. Or always love. That works. And then I guess we'll just, I kind of want to put this down, so I'm going to. And the reason I'm going to is because I'm thinking that it would be a good place to write on it. And then I'm going to go around this one. I think this is a sticker. Okay. So first we'll put this down. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac because this is glossy. This gold. If this doesn't come out, I'll have to open a new bottle. Okay, so we're going to put it up there, like so. Going to be very gentle with it because I don't want to push a bunch of glue out onto this gold, because we know what can happen. It makes an icky mess on the gold. So let's take this one, and we're only going to glue it from about here down so that we can slip the picture in it. Let's see. Probably right there. Hopefully this will hold down there. Gonna have to get those baby wipes in here, I guess. Maybe that would help. Okay, so there is that. I like that. And then we have this Always Love right here. We can go ahead and use that. Oh my, it's two-sided there. It wasn't a sticker. It was two of them, front to back. So we'll just put that right there. Got just a little bit of a stuff from there under here. That's okay. It might just be that I got some of the dark on there. Okay. So now we have that. Here's a token of love. So over here, we have a pocket here. We probably would like to put something on this pocket. There's a token of love we could put right in this little flower if we wanted. And on this pocket, we could put this I love life. Enjoy of, no. Live the dream. Oh, look at this. I like that. Let's use this. I didn't go around this with the ink. I know, shame on me. I should have, huh? So let's shove this under here a little bit, like so. Right up against it. There we go. And then right up here along the edge. There we go. Okay. Now this, we'll just put this right on this cute little pocket. I'm not going to make a secondary pocket out of it. There. And then this token of love, I think I will put it right in that little flower. Kind of a nice little sentiment if you're going to give this to somebody. Token of love. Just kind of a surprise that it's there. Okay. So then you might want to put in a journaling card of some kind in here, or a tag. So let's cut this into a tag. Here. I'm just using that line to cut it there, because I thought it might be best that way. There. Okay. Now, a little bit of a hole there. Maybe right here. Be right about there, I hope. No, that wasn't it. So we'll just have to put a second one in. Don't want to put a second one in. Oh, let's look at this one. There we go. That has a little hole in it. I'm not sure I like that, but I don't know. Maybe we can fix it. Or we can get a new tag. We fix it or we get a new tag. Look at that. I think we fixed it. Good for us. Now we need to put something in there. Don't know what yet. We'll get there. Go around this. Okay. And we need something solid on the back here. Is this where we use that super bright color just for fun? Just for a zing of color? Let's do. I think it'll look nice. Oops. There's that. How cute is that? That is really cute. I love the bright pink on it. Look at that. Now we got to redo that hole, don't we? Uh-oh, I just threw a bunch of stuff on the table. Okay, so we have this hole. Oh, we'll leave a little bit of edging on it. That'll look cute. I like that. And then, hello, life? No, doesn't fit. For the record. Don't know what for the record is, but could be. Ooh. Fearless. Nope, doesn't fit. We belong here. Oh, that's a nice little sentiment for a couple. We do belong here. Yes, we do. We are the world. We are the world. Do you remember that song, I'd like to teach the world to sing? Perfect harmony. One of my favorite songs used to be The Age of Aquarius. I just love the way that it kind of sounds, you know. And when they say this is the dawning, I just love it. I don't know why, but I do. Just think it sounds cool. Okay, so this will be a little thing here on both sides. A little bit of a vintage color with a way out there color. We belong here. And we need a little something in there. How about this one? We do have that. We have this one. I have that. Oh, we have this. This is kind of pretty because I never use it. This is pretty because it's silky. This really kind of matches, doesn't it? Okay, put a pin back in that one. Pull the pin out of this one. Now this one, I think, would have to go through like so. And then, you know, I don't know with that on the back. I mean, it looks pretty, doesn't it? Like that. Maybe it'd have to be a lot shorter, like this, maybe. Let's give this a little clippity-clop. There. A clippity-clop there. So maybe like this. It would be okay. I mean, that's going to come off, apparently. Apparently it is. So a little bit here on the stuff. And then a little bit there. A little here, a little there. There. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. Okay. So, that's pretty nice. So we have just a little journaling spot. And a page. What could we do with this page? We know this one's for a picture. So you just slip your picture into here like so. Uh-oh. I think I glued it down too far, guys. So maybe you'd have just a smaller picture here than I originally thought. Because I glued it down too far. I thought I only glued it right there, but I must have squished it up. So it's got squished. Best day ever. We could just put that right there, and then you could put a little piece of paper there if you want to do some writing. How does that sound? I don't like how this got tore off right along the edge of the paper pad, and then it's got so much space around the dots, you know. I feel like I need to clip some of that off a little bit. Yes, I think so. Yep, I think so. Okay, I like that better. That looks a little bit better. Now it doesn't bother me as much. Okay, so best day ever. And then you can do some writing right there if you want. Best day ever. Did you ever have a best day ever? What would make a best day ever? Would it matter if it was raining or snowing, or if it was pure sunshine? I mean, would it make a difference on your best day? Would it just depend on what happened on that day? I don't know, you know? I don't know what would make a best day ever. Yeah, darn, I wish I hadn't put that up so high. That's the way it goes. So over here for a picture as well. And perhaps we'd use this color this time, along with this polka dot. So let's make a 5x7 out of this one. Oh, I just dropped all my spare parts on the floor. Don't need these. Those go back in the word drawer. I'm going to cut this off where I bent it. And let's see where 7 takes us here. Probably not far enough. Oh yeah, it might. Sorry, gotta get this all lined up here. So there's 7. And then we need 5. Right. Of course, in a 5x7 area, you could put, 2x3s or whatever in there that you like to fit in there. So then we would put this on like so. Mark it off. Cut some more little parts. These are the parts that fell off on the floor. My paper parts. Oh, there goes some more paper. Oh no. I'm having a paper palooza here. Okay. So right here we have this really cool paper. Kind of matches this, in a way. It's not exact like on this one was. Those match. We could do that, but I didn't. Should I? No, because I wanted a smaller print. So don't do it, Ange. Don't do it. Okay. Go around this with some ink. We'll be gentle. So that we're not just slopping ink around the edges. This was a prime opportunity to use the Tim Holtz colorful inks, the distressing inks. Okay. Prime opportunity. We kind of have stormy weather today. There. Looking good. Okay. So we'll do the same thing. We'll put it up like this. I'll try this glue this time on the gold. Don't know if it'll hold or not. Will you hold to the gold? Whoops. Almost made a mistake there. Okay. So here we go. Let's try this again. Only we're only going to put it down here. I don't know if it'll work. I gotta ink it first. Better ink off the paper because it's shedding so bad. Let's take a little edge off of that white. Okay. There, that's better. Okay, that one worked better. That says laugh often. Happy. We could go there like that. Smile. All about me, and no, I'm not interested in that one. Here's the Fearless again. For the record. those out of there. This needs to go back up here because it doesn't go here. Vintage. Noteworthy. Not vintage. Sometimes you have to create your own sunshine. Too dark. Fabulous. Cherish each day. That's the one. Even though it's green, I think it's perfect. Cherish each day. I think we should cherish our days. Don't you? Make sure that's just one and not two. Boy, these really stick together. These are Hobby Lobby sentiments. They come in a package of I don't know how many. Quite a few. Okay. So you can kind of see how it's going. Best day ever. Cherish each day. Always love. So here we would need another sentiment of some kind. Glamorous. There's our favorite word, glamorous. We are all so glamorous. You are darling. Here's beautiful. Best day ever. Here's our laugh often. No, that doesn't go there. Dream. Shine bright. Need more of these to go this way. Lovely. It's a beautiful day. You make me smile. Okay, well, I think we're going to go glamorous because it's got the little dots in it. Little dots in the background. Like here. Oh, that page is crooked. Look at that. Darn it. You know, it's funny you don't catch those things until you stop and you're going to do something else and it's like, uh-oh, why did I do that? Well, because my eyes are tired. This will be listed on my Etsy site, but it'll be a very good price since it's got some crookedies. Since it's got some defects. Maybe you would write about what is glamorous about your relationship with whoever you're pictured with here. What makes you guys glamorous? There we go. And let's see if we got this one down. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That one fits better. I don't know why I glued that one up so high, but boy, I did. So that is how I'm going to approach this, as you can see. I'll just kind of go through and we'll see what happens. So we'll need a pocket here and here. We'll put two pockets in because we have a pocket here. And since this is a centery type page, we'll put two pockets here. And then a word and a photo, word, pocket. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So that is where I'm going to leave us off. And you are all, like I have said many times before, you were all glamorous, my darling. Yes, very glamorous. And we will all have the best day ever together. So our next glamorous project, and this is going to be 2 pockets and some tags. Oh, get that out of there so I can stretch it out. Just everything's just kind of in the way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you're enjoying this little journal / photo album. So, yep, I think it'll be fun. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.